It's absolute five today, here today. It's a beautiful day. I kind of got my words mixed up. It's a beautiful day, and I'm here, absolute five. So let's get right into it. Mentorship. What's mentorship? Mentorship meaning you seek wisdom, guidance, or even life advice, or just advice in general to help you with your current situation. You want to be able to seek help. That's the idea what mentorship is. And it's the responsibility of the mentor to help guide you, but also it also depends on what the student wants. Does the student want to go in this direction or in that direction or even down? It depends on which direction that the student desires. So mentorship is vital. So I'll give you quick 5 reasons why I feel mentorship is vital for growth. Okay. Number one, you first communication is very important for you to have for you to grow with strong mentorship. Communication is very important. Like I said earlier, it depends on how hard you want your mentor to push you. That could be in coaching, that could be in school, that could be in your job, it could be anywhere. Mentorship is very important because you want to be able to, you're trying to grow yourself, and depending on how fast you want to grow, that'll be determining how fast you want to grow your dream. For example, let's say you want to become CEO of a company or a manager of a company, or the general manager or even the director. You have to work very, very hard, bust your butt to get what you actually want. Or if you want to be a principal of a school, you have to work your butt off, from a teacher to a chair to a dean and so forth and so on, to become the principal of the school. Every single scenario in life has levels. The second reason why mentorship is important is because networking. Networking is very, very important, because through mentorship, through one person, you could be recommended through maybe 4 other persons. For example, let's say I have let's just say you have a mentor. He knew a friend, but that friend knew another friend of another friend. And so through 4 friends, you ended up finally reaching where you want to be, depending on the position you're in, based off your first mentor that you first started. So isn't that amazing how everything in life is connected? There is no such thing as disconnection or separation. Everyone's connected in some way or form. And look at social media. Everyone's connected almost on Facebook or on Instagram, on Twitter. Yes, there's drama, but that's besides the point. But we're talking about networking, how it could lead you to something very important. Like for me, for example, I'll not say the person's name, but I know through a friend of mine, through a professor, I was able to get the current job I'm working right now, at my current job, as an adjunct teacher. So through networking, through talking to people, you can able to get what you actually want. The thing is, you have to get through that barrier of being afraid to talk to people, because the thing is, that is a hard thing to do. Is not being able to talk is a big problem, and you have to work on that if that's one of your issues. If you feel that you need to talk more, you need to talk to more strangers, talk to more people. When I say strangers, I don't mean like you go to a bad neighborhood and then you talk to somebody and then you're gonna get hurt. Of course, that's gonna be a bad idea. Talk to strangers that you feel that you can approach. Don't talk to any stranger, but talk to people who you can actually approach to. All right, number 3. Why mentorship is important for growth? Because the mentor is able to see your flaws and build you up better. Because remember, it's again ties to your goals, what you want to do. But the thing is, you, the student or the mentor, you have to take harsh criticism and not be afraid to take it and listen. Because a lot of people will say, oh yeah, Roger, I want to be able to do so and so, but as soon as the mentor says, listen, I don't like your work ethic because you're always late. Oh, but you don't understand so and so. No. that's the thing. He or she gave you advice already and you're not taking it. That's your own fault right there. Or, oh, he's too hard, or she's too demanding, she talks too much, or she's too punctual, he's too, so forth. The little tiny little things that can really irritate you are signs of weaknesses that you need to build and grow on. Meaning, if you feel like they're too demanding for you, then you could always switch mentors if you don't really like them that much. But at the same time, you have to understand that they're setting a standard for you that you wanted them to do. You wanted to push yourself harder. You wanted to become better. You wanted to become stronger. You wanted to become a better you. Which leads to my fourth thing, becoming a better version of yourself, which is hard because I'm still doing that. I'm like maybe like 10% in my journey, my experience of becoming my best version, because that's another benefit of having a mentor. They help you become a better version of yourself because, again, growth, you're growing yourself, you're able to, for my experience, let me just share my experience, how mentorship helped me. Let me share my experience, how mentorship helped me. Okay, so I was a very shy, timid student. I was very socially awkward. I didn't know how to talk to people at all. But through one of my mentors, he was able to, I kind of copied his kindness. That's what I admired about him so much. His kindness helped me open myself up more a little bit, but also open up other people. Because that's the thing. Whatever you give out, like in my other video, whatever you give out is what you get. So when I was always nice to people, yes, granted there are those abusers who end up taking advantage of you, yes, but I've gotten better at that. I'm able to spot out who I can trust and who I cannot trust. I've gotten better at that. But I had to go through those mistakes to be able to understand that, okay, I can trust this person, I can't trust this person. Hold on. I knew that was coming. That's why I had to hold off. Okay. So I did research with this professor for 3 years, and I was able to understand his behavior, his worth etiquette or requirement, I guess. Well, the way how he expects a students to work, I adapted to it, and I absorbed it into my own teachings. That's why I'm generally a nice, very awkward professor. When I say awkward, I'm very direct. That's all I mean by awkward. I'm very direct and honest. Am I honest all the time? No. Am I honest most of the time? Yes. So, becoming a better version. So again, how did this help me? Well, again, I became more confident seeing how when I give positivity to other people, I receive it back later through one person or through other people. It doesn't matter how it works. For me, that's how I was able to become a better version of myself, because I just literally mimicked how my mentor acted, and I just used not every single thing that he did, but most of it, because I felt like it was something I could learn and build off from to become a better version of myself. That's why mentorship is very important when it comes to becoming a better version, because you kind of adapt their standards, you adapt their etiquettes, and you adapt their habits even, And the last thing that I'll say, what's important as a fifth tip for why mentorship is important, bonding. Bonding is so important for you for growth, because for me, I was always distant with my father. Rest in peace. But I was always distant with my father, and that having a mentor was able to felt like my mentor. He felt like a father figure for me to grow, to realize this can be something I can take from. I can take these qualities and use them as my own. And I was so happy that I was happy and sad that I graduated from Edgar, because when I was sad, I was happy I graduated. Yes, I finished, but I was sad because I felt like I was losing another part of my father, and sadly, I have lost contact with my mentor. and that I would love to reach out to him if he ever responds. But if he's watching this video, I am, I'm deeply honored for all your mentorship, all your wisdom that you gave me, and I mean, I am grateful for everything that you've done for me. And same goes for my father. Obviously, I'm grateful for him for helping me become the person who I am today. So always look for people that you admire. I guess that's a bonus one. That, not to say that they don't have to necessarily be your hero specifically, because of that bad saying, don't never meet your heroes, which I am trying to avoid. But at the same time, people you admire is something that is, you have to realize there's something about that person that draws you to them and that you could learn from them. You understand? So ideally, those are the 5 tips I can give you why mentorship is extremely important for growth as a student, in the workforce, in anywhere in life. But how is mentorship good at math? Well, like I said, I did research. I'll talk about that research in another video, but yeah, we did some crazy math. Let's put it that way. We did some crazy math, and well, I enjoyed the challenge at the time. And would I do it again? Yes, of course. If I'm given the opportunity to do research, of course, I'm willing to do that. Excuse me. So guys, that's the video for you guys for today. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you like my content, be sure to smack that bell button. Make sure it rings really loud in your ears. And I will see you guys next time with another video. So this has been Absolute 5. I'm Roger Palomino, and math is infinite because there are infinitely many possibilities. Take care.